Shit.
All right, party people in the place to be, vandals, and all you hardcore gangsters out there. This is a brand new episode of How We Get Here, and tonight we're going to do another one of our really wonderful little flip throughs. Tonight we're looking at this really beautiful piece of treasure Joe was able to pick up from a Kickstarter. We covered this book kind of already a little bit, but we're going to dive back into it just because it's in black and white, it's an artist edition, and we both just really like Jason Pearson's art so much. So, and we miss him. So, right on.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we're doing tonight. Joe, I think it's your half of the intro, bro.
Yeah. Let's get the QR code up there. All right. So this episode of How'd We Get Here is brought to you in collaboration with Power Pulp Comics, best of the best of self-published comics under one roof. Over 100 books, over 50 creators represented on the site, part of the collective. You got 160 books to pick from, multiple titles, multiple issues. If you're a bookstore or comic shop, they have a wholesale deal, a retailer, 50% off for retailers. That's your discount. You go onto the site, fill out a form, get an account, and all orders that exceed $200 get free domestic shipping within the US. So yeah, so go to powerpulpcomics.com and check out their lineup of books. We have a couple giveaways still running. We have the Star Wolf giveaway. So if you go find this episode on YouTube with this thumbnail, go into the YouTube comments, write Power Pulp in the comments to enter. Tonight we'll be spinning the wheel for the Rick Lopez giveaway. Another one we have is Tony Farrell. So go find this episode down in the YouTube comments below, write Power Pulp, and you can enter to win some of Tony Farrell's books off of the Power Pulp site. And we also have Matt G, who was recently on. If you go to this episode, go down into the episode comments on YouTube and write Power Pulp, and you'll enter your name for a chance to win some of Matt G's books off of the Power Pulp site.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Have a few Kickstarters as well. We have Becca, who has her Kickstarter going for, I think she just did a 2-week campaign, so it must be coming close to an end. She's a week in, so I think there's a week left. The Wormhole Club Tragedy, the collected edition, is on Kickstarter. We have Batmerk, who came on the show. He's down to his last 2 weeks, or a little over a week left on his Kickstarter. I'll put the QR code if people are interested to go check out his campaign. Go back that.
He still needs a lot of help, people.
Hell War, right here. Hell War. You could go scan that QR code. It'll bring you to his site. It's a 106-page graphic novel, black and white. Viking metal mayhem is pretty much the best way to describe it. So, yeah. So you go check that out. It's a format is the size of a vinyl, so it's about 11 by 11 and a half. Yeah, almost 12 inches by 12 inches. So yeah, so you could go find that, back that. That's a cool book. Yeah, I'll put the Power Pulp back. We have here. You have this one, Johnny. Did you make a?
Yeah, I got a QR code for Kiki's. Yeah, our good friend Jacqueline Quinn of Kiki's Comics on Instagram. She's always been super supportive, really friendly to the show. So like they have their first Kickstarter going for their Horror Noir Society. Their book is, oh man, it's got a crazy name. It's basically a flip book. It's Nitrate Plumes and Bloodbath Cuckoo flip book is what it's called on Kickstarter, and it's super heroines versus like Italian giallo slashers. It sounds really fun. It sounds really crazy. It's going to be semi not safe for work because she's kind of really into like that kind of grindhousey type stuff, but it looks really rad. She's got some guest starts from Carl Salomoneski and from Suspiria. I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name, but yeah, this book looks pretty insane. I'm pretty hyped for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, check that out. We got the and then yeah, go put the got the
Corner.
QR code there.
It'll bring
Yeah.
you to the Kickstarter campaign, so you can go back that, give them show them your support. I think that
Yeah,
pretty much rounds it up.
she's an incredible artist. Like we talked about her on the last show we did with Richard. She did that really great Bam and Glam drawing of Glam sitting on the chair. It was really rad. Yeah.
Yeah, they turned it. Richard turned that into a sticker.
Yeah, got it with the last two books with the Adrian and the Brandon Graham covers.
Yeah.
So
the QR code's up there. People can go scan that. We could give a shout out to Maddie.
Mighty Keen, yeah, man.
Mighty Keen. He's got a bunch of books pre-orders up now. He's got the collected editions of Steel Streets in the works. So if someone wanted to catch that, I think there's the pre-orders are up for the collected edition for volume 1 at least. And I just saw today he posted he's going to have 2 and 3 in the works as well.
He put the cover up for 2, so I think that might be coming sooner. Like it's really cool. I'm happy he's finally doing that. I mean, I don't really think he needs to. I think his books are a fun format to collect as they are, but like I think having a little trade for him is rad too.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. That's gonna bug me the whole time.
What, not knowing where that
trade is? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna bug me the whole fucking time we're recording.
So
shit pisses me off. All right. So
you want to spin the wheel already, or
I have a little bit of a check-in.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a little bit of a check-in. Well, I picked this up. This is something I've loved for a long time. Never really had it. A buddy of mine, when I was in college, he had it, and I always looked through his copy. Loved it so much, and I found a used copy of it at a pretty used. They're all used now. At a pretty fair price, and I gotta say, I love this book. I've loved this book for a long time, and I found a used copy that was fairly cheap, quite affordable. And
yeah, we're going to be doing a Big Tuesday on this.
Yeah, and man, I just love it. Love it. It's a little bit bigger than a normal comic. So you can see the size there. Yeah. So fantastic. And I've got to say, Lynn Varley, probably the best colorist to ever color for Frank Miller.
Yeah, it's too bad that like they couldn't stay in friendly terms when they divorced, man. Because like I think he would have never caught all the shade that he caught if she would have stayed coloring his work.
Yeah. And I got
hey Cookie, hey Saboteur.
And this is, I picked this up. John McCrae was writing about it, and this is a 2000 AD book, The Last American, with art by Mike McMahon, and he's mentioned him before, and I've seen some of his art, and it's pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah. So can't wait to read this, go through that. I love this era of 2000 AD. Just cool stuff. Yeah, look at that. Love that style. Yeah. So I picked it up for the art. And it had two writers that I love.
Who's on it?
John Wagner and Alan Grant are the writers for it.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
I like Alan Grant. I grew up. He was my Batman writer as a kid, and really love his stuff. So looking forward to reading it. I mean, yeah, like just great like robot stuff here. Just that future dystopian, like 2000 AD, like future dystopian. I mean, no one did it better than 2000 AD. They just the creative people they had over there in the 90s, 80s, and 90s, man. Just really hit it out of the park with that kind of stuff. All those British writers had a knack for those types of stories, eh?
Yeah. They especially loved lambasting us. This is another one, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
John Wagner really loved fucking with Americans, man.
Yeah, good stuff. I like it. So I'm looking forward to that. That's
one thing that cracks me up is the Chuds. Like they actually like use Judge Dredd in their imagery, and they don't understand that like Judge Dredd's making fun of you. It's not like saying you're cool.
Yeah, and yeah. So looking forward to that. Add that to my collection. Yeah. Did you? Oh, Daredevil. Have you caught up on Daredevil?
I haven't seen the newest episode, but I did see when Jessica Jones did show up. They
for 5 whole minutes. Fuck.
I don't know. The, episode 7, the one that just aired, she's supposed to be in the whole thing. It's supposed
Is
to.
she?
Like, yeah, everybody like I've been getting nonstop like messages on my phone about it. I don't know why. Like my new phone, like I get like these stupid notifications about Daredevil Born Again all the time. It's like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I guess because they know that like I talk about comics. I don't know. Phones are weird, but like yeah, I don't know. I get recommended.
Spying on you.
Yeah, and it's like the one thing that they have that they can kind of promote to me about. They're just like, yeah. Well, there's this one thing. So here, because that's literally the only thing I see news about too. Like nothing else is going on.
Yeah,
just about Daredevil Born Again.
Well, it's better than actual news.
Oh yeah, no. Well, I mean, I watch stuff to keep up to date on that, but like, you know, like stuff that's going on with movies, like I don't really care about that anymore. Like there was a time where I would read about movie news and stuff, but now it's just kind of like, I'll watch the trailer. If it looks good, I'll watch it.
So there's that.
Yeah.
I still need to watch the latest one that dropped Tuesday. I liked it. Jessica Jones was good. I like that. That was my favorite Netflix Marvel show.
I wish more happened in it. Like I still like Daredevil better personally, but like out of the like Jessica Jones is definitely the second best. In my opinion.
So it was nice to see her. It's too bad they didn't have more of her. There. So you want to spin the wheel for the giveaway for the Rick Lopez?
For the Rick Lopez for all man. As much as this book flies off shelves, like hell, nobody wanted to get this thing for free.
It's because everybody already owns it, man.
Yeah, everybody already has a copy. And what's funny is like he's re-releasing it again under Cosmic Lion, right? Aren't they putting out a new printing of it?
Yeah, they're gonna be holding it on their web store. Yeah, their online shop.
Well, they're like even printing it for him, I think, right?
That I don't know. Maybe, could be.
Okay. Wheel of Fortune, turn. Tell us the lesson that we must learn.
All right.
And Hero Hotel wins again.
Hero Hotel, the second time he's won.
He had 2/3 of the pie, man.
Yeah, that's it. We had 2 entries, and he dropped it in the chat, so he had 2. So yeah.
So yeah.
I think do I have his address? I'll have to check on. I think I have his address. I could send that over.
Didn't you like drive him over his last stuff that he won?
I think I might do that this weekend. I have time this weekend. I'm gonna get in touch with him.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So cool. Yeah, Hero Hotel. Whoop whoop. You're in the house, bro.
Yeah.
You went in like Tara.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the inside joke. Our homegirl Tara, man, she used to win like all the wheel spins, man. She had wicked luck with that shit, man.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the good stuff.
Alrighty.
I might have to readjust the camera. Yeah. Because this is a big book. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put it further, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have to back it up. There you go. That should be cool. Man, that cover's nice though.
There.
Is that spot gloss on that? Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
Well, this is the sketch. Okay, that you had. Here, I'll make my mic closer so that you can hear me better. You had the actual artist edition, which is in came in this big. I'm gonna have to probably move it even further for the artist edition, but for this one, for now, this is like a sketchbook. All his like leading up, like basically this would be like all the process stuff you get at the end of books is in this one. It's got
Okay.
some nice. See the P for Panda?
Yeah, that's sick, dude. Like,
Yeah, and the body bags. This you didn't have to get this, but I went the whole shebang. And this is a Kickstarter I backed over a year ago, and it just showed up in end of January, beginning of March, February. No, it came in February, and it was 55 Canadian for the shipping. And when I got it through UPS, I had an extra $140 I had to pay for brokerage fees and shit like that. I was like, people were fucking pissed, man. They were going crazy because they not only did the book was expensive as is, and they had to, but they did right by folks. They got in touch with the brokerage people and they tried to sort it out, and they refunded me $90 out of the 140. So I
yeah,
paid 50, which I was kind of expecting duties and all that. I was expecting like maybe 40 to between 40 to 60, but not 140. That was just insane. Yeah.
it's because Doug Wagner's good people, man, and like he was in charge of the Kickstarter. So yeah.
So they did good by Canadian backers and the whole fucking ordeal with that. So
So you was that a good reimbursement? That's a little over half of what you had to pay, right?
yeah, way over half because it was 140 and I got 90 back. So I ended up paying 50. So with the initial shipping of 55 plus, so it's an extra $100 to get the book to me. Whereas initially it was an extra 190. Yeah. So here you have the table of contents, and this is like the sketchbook. Like so here's some early sketch work. Yeah. Some characters that so here's No, that I don't think was ever in any of the stories, never got around to it.
Yeah.
No, right there. That's her name.
I don't know that character, and I've got pretty much all the stuff that he was able to release in his lifetime.
Yeah. So here's Panda with him. Always the back in the day, the hip huggers with the G string hanging out. That was a big look back in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
The stripper style. People were rocking the stripper look.
And I mean, I don't want to be preachy, but every time we talk about this, I understand people have feelings towards Panda's age and the way that he draws her. But like, you have to realize at the time, like, girls actually dressed like that. I was in junior high with girls that dressed just like Panda.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it was the 90s. Like, there's nothing wrong. Like, I honestly think that Jason Pearson didn't have any sexual feelings at all towards the character. He writes her more like he's writing a cousin to me, or you know what I mean? Somebody, a girl he actually is related to. It almost feels like Paul Pope with HR. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of how I always felt about how he did Panda. I know there's a lot of people that are weird about that, but I don't think there was any ulterior motives behind him. There are some villains that kind of get horny around her, but that's just the state of the world. I mean, if you've been paying attention, like, 1 out of every 5 guys seems to be like that. You know what I mean? So
here's some character. What do you call them?
Breakdowns.
Breakdowns. Yeah, character
diagrams,
guideline, whatever. Yeah.
This is basically what they call a Bible. Like, this is where he sets the lore, like the look of everything. Like, at least in TV shows and on cartoons, that's what they would call a book like this. This is like the Bible for the series.
Character Peppermint Soda.
She looks rad, man. Too bad we didn't get her either.
Yeah, I don't know if this was supposed to be like the early design for Panda and he switched it up, or if this was supposed to be maybe a villain that was supposed to come into play later on. So I'd love to get Doug. We should get Doug back on we could go over all this stuff.
Yeah, it's too bad. Like we got at this way too late to ever get to talk to Jason, man. That would have been really cool. Because
Great drawing here.
this book
Yeah,
was so huge when I was like in when it was coming out in the mid '90s because I grew up in the barrio, you know what I mean, and they didn't really have comic books about Latin characters. They still really don't. I think that this is still probably one of the biggest, most popular books with Latin leads, right? That I could think of.
possibly. Yeah.
Maybe the Blue Beetle, but like
There was a Body Bags uh, hack and slash crossover. Was it last year or the year before? They did a little 4-issue miniseries.
yeah, and then I think they also just re-released Father's Day because I looked it up on Amazon and it is available and widely. So like, I usually feel bad when I recommend this book because it's been out of print forever. I don't think they've reprinted the trade since 2010. So
Which is nuts. I was looking for my trade of that and I couldn't find it because I wanted to open it up with the artist edition. I have them both open at the same time. So
it seems they have a new version though that's available. You can get offline and stuff.
yeah, I got the old Dark Horse one.
So if you dig like what you see here, like you can totally pick up the colored version. I don't know if they I think that the artist edition's only available through the Kickstarter, right, bro?
I think yeah, that was just a Kickstarter thing. I don't think you can get it through a 12 gauge. 12 gauge is Doug Wagner's imprint.
Yeah, we big fans of Doug Wagner on this channel. He
So
is
basically, this is all like just his sketch work, his process stuff, his sketchbook.
yeah. What we've been flipping through is probably a bunch of like background characters that like he drew in. Because like yeah, he didn't really skimp on his art. Like he was.
And he did like some baby versions. I don't know if he was going to do like a cute Scotty Young version to the Body Bags world.
Like a little chibi. Yeah, look, he did do them all chibi.
Yeah. With the bullet bouncing off the back of his head. It's funny. So he did baby. Kind of Tony. Terry Moore did the same thing with Love and Rock. Not Love and Rockets. Paradise. Strangers in Paradise. He had a little
the original covers right here of Father's Day.
Yeah. More. These are great. There's the actual cover. This is the
this is
the cover
stuff,
here.
This is the stuff that he was working on when he passed, right? This is the stuff for the third arc that never came out with the older Panda.
Yeah, she looks much older, eh? You could see.
Yeah.
She's filled out with the ginormous boobs. Gonna have to get a breast reduction, or else she's gonna have back problems when she gets older. Great one there. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That I know that picture. That one's pretty famous from online when he was working on the new stuff.
This was, I think, there's 2 short stories here.
Okay, yeah. These were in the second trade paperback, the Theories of Violence, which is still out of print. You can get the first book, but the second book is still rare.
Yeah.
So it's cool that they put these back out at least for people to get.
Yeah, short story. 3 short stories actually. He has the one where he goes to hell, or it's his own inner hell.
Well, I don't have that one.
No.
No.
It's like that's him as a child.
Yeah.
And he's like you see, he's just sitting there, not responding. So it's like he's in his own hell in his head.
I never
like she comes and wishes him, like waving in front of his eyes, no reaction, kisses him on the head, good night, goes to bed, and then you get the scenario that's playing out in his head here, where he's like in hell. Like his I don't know if his mother was abusive or what, or anyway. Yeah.
I really dig that. I think that's probably what the new book was going to look like.
Yeah.
More than likely. I really like that art style. That was really
and he had this too. This was like something that he was working on. See his last 2 panels. I think those were the ones right here. See, he was in the process of inking it, and he never got around to it.
Yeah.
Some of the last pages he was working on. That he was inking anyway.
Yeah, he was really young for his stroke too, man. That's insane.
Yeah. So I'll put that aside. I might have to readjust the camera for this. So here it is. Here's this gloriously big bastard right here. I'll get a regular comic out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move the camera away.
Yeah, one more time. Yeah.
Sorry. I think that's pretty good, eh?
Yeah.
All right. So this, for reference, let's get a regular comic here. Size comic. Here, I'll grab Adrian's Blam and Glam. So this is to printed at original production size. There. I think I caught my wire, just plugging it back in. So yeah, so this is a regular comic. So it's 11/17. This book is production size.
For the background of this book, do you know, like, did Jason keep all his originals and like he just had them for, or did Doug have to actually like reach out to people and try to like actually find the original pages?
I think they had all the originals. They rescanned them and everything, so they gave you a giant bookmark as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, see, fucking try to read a comic with that motherfucking bookmark. Look at that.
That's hilarious, though. They made it to scale.
Yeah. So there's a big ass bookmark there. Here. Yeah. All right. So this is the one I have. This is the cover from the Dark Horse edition of the trade of Father's Day. Yeah, great cover. Is this one? That cover's not. Is that the Golden that did this one? Michael Golden.
I'm not sure.
He did a few covers for the series. He does a great job too.
Yeah.
When you turn it open, I think it's Michael Golden, his name, right? The other artist that did some covers for him.
Here, let me check really fast. If it says.
Yeah, look at that. So badass. So big. It's fucking it's glorious. So like this is a good option if you can't afford original art. Well, this is like to the size of original art. So like and you get the whole comic, like all the original pages scanned in with the blue lines and everything. Michael Golden, special thanks to Michael Golden. I'm pretty sure he did that cover though.
Yeah, you're probably right.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Yeah, my trades only have Jason's covers in it. My bad.
Yeah, see this one. But I think the trade for Dark Horse was a Michael Golden cover. Oh no, look, his name's right there. Sorry. So it is Jason Pearson. But I know Michael Golden did a few covers. I don't know if they'll be in the back there. I didn't look at that. Oh, it's fucking great. I love that.
Yeah.
It's so awesome. Yeah. So this is when we did our episode. So this is all I love, you can see the bleed lines there, the yellow tint of the paper.
Man, he inked consistently though, huh? There's no ink lines like you see on other people's artist editions sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of the craziest character introductions ever. Still, when like in this next page where he stabs the pregnant lady.
Yeah.
To show that he means business, like, god damn.
So these are all done on new size Dark Horse artboard reduction 64%. So these pages will be reduced by 64% to fit the original. Please do not use Zipatone for black tints. Written down in the bottom there. Yeah. Yeah, there's the stabbing you were mentioning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm surprised they never put it out in black and white before. It looks great, man.
It does look good in black and white. Yeah.
Well, because to tell you the truth, like the coloring, it's got that really obnoxious, like really bright '90s coloring, which it's fine, I guess. But like, I don't know. I think that it looks so good right here, man.
And this is when we had Hussein on. He was talking about how he loves how Jason Pearson draws cars.
Yeah, his automobiles are sick. Like the way he draws Clown Face's little pitmobile. Yeah.
I love that the way you do the shine there, and it just cuts the line. It's always fun. Nice cross hatching to make the people kind of fade into the smoke or the fog or the dust or whatever from the car crash. And you kind of see the fading down silhouette. Pretty cool. Yeah, the knife throw. And all hatching too. Like it's fan. Like look at that. Good stuff.
I gotta say, man, like, you know, I always kind of thought it was weird how Dark Horse always had that like 4-issue like standard like series run like back in the day. But like when I read books like this, I'm kind of happy they did have it, because like this book is like all go no quit, man. It just right off the bat, it just action packed the whole time. Like I think him better than a lot of other people really know how to like just fill up 4 issues and make it memorable. You know what I mean? Because I mean, like, there's so many other Dark Horse books from this time that like nobody really remembers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was just checking really quick in case I threw it in one of my drawers here, which I didn't. While we're going through us, if I could have grabbed the original trade, I don't know where it is, but look at that. That is gorgeous when you get it in the big oversized like that. It's fantastic. Kind of gives you a good idea of like the size, like of your hatching when it gets reduced down to the actual print size. So you kind of see like how big, how much detail goes into these things, and like how little you put into the smaller panels, like how you can get away with stuff. So it's pretty cool. Like the detail here in that cityscape there.
Like, what do you think? You think he kind of drew over a photograph? So it kind of looks like,
I don't know.
Like it's got.
Here we go. He had something here. They had to fix something. You see the And he actually has a cutout. Nice splash page here.
Yeah,
Panda get a little shot of the line in there. Yeah, cool stuff. See, you have the other line coming through that he had underneath. Oh, they had to replace something. Happened here. Get the yellow, so you probably put something back over it. Fix some of the dialogue after the fact. These are pretty well preserved. Like these are all newly scanned. They rescanned everything at high definition.
Yeah.
Yeah, they rescanned all the pages. Oh, there you got a little blemish on the side there. I don't know, right there. I can't see the camera.
When did it originally print?
So, which is cool is they did the whole Father's Day. There's a nice splash with Panda.
Yeah, where she debuts her little outfit, her little cheerleader outfit.
Yeah. So here you get the. So I don't know if this is something he redrew, then he stuck it back on, or he drew these separate and glued them back on top. I don't know why this is so yellow and that's so white. I'm not sure if he drew those. They scanned them and put them in afterwards. I have no idea. It'd be cool to have Doug on. He might have some insights into some of these.
There might be notes about it in the back.
Oh, yeah, but in the back of the book, yeah, possibly.
In the back of the book.
Yeah.
I can't find an original print date for Body Bags on here, but like I remember it was like 96, I think, something like that. So yeah, those are pretty old pages too.
Yeah. Beautiful shot, wide shot with the car, the exhaust. Great stuff there. Some smudging. That page got probably coffee stain or something. I don't know. So I don't know if he used the. I don't think he used blue line. I think he went with pencil, inked, and then erased his pencil away. That's what I'm thinking he was probably doing. Because when we get further on, he has some pages that he hadn't finished. He had penciled, but he hadn't gotten around to inking.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's too late now, but it would be cool if they just made a regular production or a regular trade size of the black and white version of it. Like I totally love to have it.
Like, and even this is bigger than like
regular comic. Yeah, that's magazine size. Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's a regular comic. Then you got the sketch book. Sketch book thing is a little bit bigger. So everything was a little bit bigger.
All oversized. Yeah, that's dope.
He was pretty clean. I mean, you don't see too much like any whiteout too often or anything here. So I mean, he was pretty clean artist. I mean, often you see like some whiteout where he might have made a mistake and redrew something. So pretty much laid his lines down, or he's probably very meticulous in his pencils. Probably corrected everything in his pencils, and then when he started slinging the ink, he didn't have much to correct. Had a good base. Because once we get through this, you'll see there's some pencil drawings. Great villain, this one, this guy.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm actually surprised nobody's ever tried to adapt this, man. Like, I think it would be pretty easy, and you wouldn't need too much money, really.
No, it would be like an action. There's no like real superheroes, right? It's very
yeah, just like that. There's some really ridiculous weaponry in it. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of it. And
yeah,
like,
but you could just trade it in for normal weapons, or
just go full Sin City with it. You know what I mean? And go ridiculous. Have the RoboCop gun in your comic. You know what I mean? Yeah. In your movie.
Oh, they kept it. They didn't edit it.
Of course not, man. Like,
but it's yellow, so something happened here.
Yeah,
were they debating on whether they wanted to put that in there, and then said, "Yeah, let's go for it."
I would say more than likely, because it was still an inadvisable to use word like back then. I mean, like, there was a lot less people that cared about defending LGBTQ people, but like there was still a lot of people, especially people like Mike Richardson, that would have been like, let's test this a little bit. And I'm glad that they did, because I mean, it's genuine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A snotty little girl would probably say, you know.
Yeah, exactly. What was that? Was that my phone?
I don't know. I kind of like froze for a minute or something. I don't know.
Okay, I'm good. I'm still good. We didn't lose it.
Okay.
The page is turning here. Yeah. A lot of action in this. This is what, issue 4? So, yeah. Ramping it up, getting close to the end. Yeah. Yeah. Boss, you're a woman confused. Yeah.
I mean, like, this is a comic where like the heroes or your pro tags have very loose morals, but that's what makes it kind of fun, because of how sleazy, you know, Clown Face and Panda are. You know, I kind of enjoy those kind of stories sometimes. I guess I don't understand why like edginess is like completely being like pushed out of comic books.
Well, it isn't anymore, right? It's coming, like, people are sick of like not being able to write what they want to write, right, for the story.
I
You know,
hope so.
and people don't even read the fucking books, and they make a big stink about it. Like, read the book and then come and talk to me about it. You know.
Yeah.
You know, you take one page out of context and make a big fuss. Oh, there's a little bit of blue line here. And he did some blue line, so maybe he did a little bit of blue line here and there. But later on, you'll see. Oh, these pages are beautiful at 1117, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a little bigger than 1117, I think. I'm not sure, but see, these are 1117, so the other ones were slightly bigger. Yeah, see, that's 1117. So he did it on slightly bigger. That must be almost 20.
And what's this one here? Is that the one shot from that he did?
DHP Dark Horse presents annual body bags.
Okay. Yeah, I have
So
this.
he did a story for the annual.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Like,
Yeah, I have that one. I'm looking at it right now. It's in the second grade. Yeah, I actually like the coloring in this one better, like than the on the main Father's Day story. So yeah, I guess when he went to Image, like they did color, or I guess this was still a Dark Horse.
This is Dark Horse, yeah, because it's Dark Horse Presents.
And then so it was that. So this probably does exist in black and white. I'm gonna have to try to find the issue of that, get it.
Yeah, because those Dark Horse Presents were black and white, right?
Yeah, so I think the colored version was for the Image trade. So yeah, no, Dark Horse Presents was never in color.
And this one's got some yellowing to it.
That's actual sun bleach, though, right? That's
I don't know, possibly.
Or from the printer burn?
No, I don't think so.
No, okay. It looks good though. It looks kind of cool.
Probably just pages that weren't stored as well, because you see they're all yellowed here. So this is one that he didn't get to finish.
I think this is just original pencil thumbnails, like that he kind of maybe went over and inked.
This is ink, but you see the word balloons aren't in there yet. So I think this is the one that he was working on releasing that he never got to finish. Because as you go,
okay, look at that. It just starts.
Yeah, see, then you like the pencils are still coming through. I don't know if you can see it. Like he hasn't gotten around to erasing the pencils. I don't know if you can see it there. Yeah. You see all the pencil work.
Yeah.
So this story, this is all like, this was the story that was supposed to come out that he was working on that never got to finish. And I think later on you get pages that, oh, look at that car.
Damn.
Okay?
Yeah.
Like that. Glorious. Glorious. I love the way he drew the face too with the smile. Like kind of like there's just the shape of his face that kind of it's great. It gives good stuff. Oh, if the jack comes down, crushes the guy. Ugh.
It's always a good
blood.
scene.
Yeah. So this is all stuff that I think nobody got to see. This is all I think you only get to see this in this edition, like the artist edition here.
So he almost had like the first issue done though, huh? Or at least penciled.
Yeah, like I think this is his first pass at inks. He hasn't put his hatching in yet. This is just his lines. He's getting his lines down in ink. So he probably gets his line work down, and then he probably comes back and does all his hatching afterwards. That's what I would guess here. Because when you look at his earlier stuff, like look at all the blacks. Like there's no blacks here. It's just his line work. So he got his sketching done, his pencils. Now he's coming over and blocking it all, the actual outlines. He didn't get around to finishing his inks, laying down the blacks and everything, the hatching. Unless he was changing his style up and he was going to let the colorists have more freedom to add depth and texture through color.
Yeah, because like that one short that you showed in the last book that I didn't know, like that was colored a lot different than
Yeah.
like any of his older stuff. So
But I think because this just reinforces my belief that he,
was going over it the first time, and he was going to
yeah,
go back
he's gonna
into it.
come and fill these in with black.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because yeah, the whole mouth is just open there, and like yeah, it's just definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at how old Clown Face
But
is though.
see
That's
here, there's less black. See, he filled in his black there.
yeah,
And here the eye, see that should all be black here. So he filled it in there, but here it's a bigger space. So he was probably using some kind of micron to do this, but he probably uses a thicker, like maybe a brush to come in and do the heavy blacks. But he was like, oh, this I can do with a micron while I'm going through. Save myself a little time. He did the eyelashes here.
man, that it's too bad. Like look at how far he was into it though. Like
Here we're getting now
he was gonna do a
pencils.
Kickstarter. He was gonna do a Kickstarter for it, man.
Yeah, and here we have the pencils. So this is the part that I fucking love. Like it's great to see the inks, but I love seeing the pencils. This is all his pencil work before he goes in with inks. Great stuff. Yeah, love it. So fucking cool. See, I don't think he drew from tracing. I think he put his perspective lines and he just drafted it.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh, here's some blue line. So he does go in with some blue line in spots. So he probably had a good background in technical drawing. This definitely looks like done on a drafting table, like technical drawing with a sliding ruler that comes up and down on your table. Then you use your squares and you have your grid type thing. So he probably had a pretty solid understanding of drafting. Yeah. Because that's tight. That is fucking
Yeah.
immaculate. Like really well done. Like you'd think someone that studied interior design drew this here. That scene. It's very, very well done. Brutal.
Yeah.
Through the mouth. Out the mouth. Yeah. So this would probably be the second issue to that one. So this would be the continuation. Like, look at that. That's just drafting, like basic drafting. So I wouldn't be surprised if he had learned drafting drawing. Or took it in school or something.
Yeah. Drafting, mechanical drawing, and that type of stuff. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. And once you get the hang of it, it's pretty quick, right? Once you got all the basic knowledge down and everything, it's pretty in your setup. Oh, love that. With the blue line, he redrew it a few times here, adjusted it, moved him back. Good stuff. So he did use some blue line. I don't know if he started using it later and he was using pencil earlier, because see here, there's blue line. I don't know if he started. I think maybe with the busier scenes, he'd come in, and when he knew it got too busy, he probably used some blue line to easier identify so he doesn't get lost in his own work.
Yeah.
Right? So he uses the blue line so it helps him differentiate. So when he comes in and inks later, he has an easier time.
Yeah, how to ink which part, which way, kind of, right? Like
without getting lost, because sometimes when you start inking, you get so zoned in, right? It's almost like you're hypnotized.
Right.
So I think it's good to do that blue line. It helps him
differentiate the inking that he needs to do in certain parts. Yeah.
Yeah, so he doesn't make any mistakes. Because like we went through the earlier stuff, and I didn't see any whiteout anywhere. Like,
no,
often you'll see like little things where guys white things out. And like none of these pages, I didn't really see any real whiteout anywhere. And if he did, it doesn't show up. Like mainly the only things like
yeah, it was when he replaced full panels, right?
It looks like he might have just cut out a panel or redid some of the lettering for something like here. I don't know. It's hard to say. But it doesn't look like he. And from looking at his drafting, he seems like he's extremely disciplined and well well, very well accomplished draftsman. So
Yeah.
it wouldn't surprise me that he doesn't have too many mistakes where you don't see the white out and shit like that. Yeah. Like, look at that. I mean, that is master class drafting right there. You know, fake it till you make it type thing. This guy's not faking it. That is just spot on. Like, incredible.
Yeah. Man, I think it was only supposed to be a 2-issue thing. So like, man, he had the whole thing pretty much.
Yeah, we're at page 16, 17 here.
It's a shame, man. I would have loved to have had one more body bag. I mean, he did pretty good work. I mean, he did a lot of stuff for DC. He did Tom Strong and Terra Obscura with Alan Moore at America's Best Comics. That's what I know him best for besides body bags. Okay. Yeah. It's kind of more of a science hero type thing. He's kind of a Flash Gordon-esque type hero, but he does kind of look like Superman. He's got the big square head and shit.
Yeah,
really cool looking comic though. Tom Strong.
Didn't Tom Strong become that was DC's imprint, right?
They ended up with it like Wildstorm published for America's Best Comics, which is Alan Moore's label that he had.
Yeah. Well, that's what's the other one that I was reading?
Top 10.
Top 10, that's it. Yeah,
Top 10 was America's Best Comics too, exactly.
Yeah,
that was Alan Moore's own line. Like Rick Veitch is the only other guy that got to write for it. He wrote Gray Shirt and Cobweb. But Pearson, he did a lot of work. Tom Strong was probably one of the longer running series for that. Next to Promethea.
I love this. She's laying as flat as she can, but her boobs are almost passing over. Stay quiet. She's like, oh shit. Inhale, flatten my boobs so they can't see me. She fucked up here. Great. The helicopter with the circles, the dust.
Yeah.
That's great the way that's done. Fantastic. Page 31.
As a bad guy probably talking shit here.
So so he does blue line, and I think he does pencil, and then comes back in with the inks. Or this might be some kind of even finer line inks. Some pencil work here. Yeah. Look at that. Love that line work there.
Yeah.
It's great. The one bullet. Just keeping it for someone. See here, you have the blue line. You started dinking it in a little bit. See, this is so you got it there. So maybe he was doing the print thing. Print out your blue line to ink it. So he was probably working on this. That's common practice now.
Yeah.
Print out the blue lines. So he probably printed out his blue lines and was inking on top of his blue lines.
Because this wasn't super long ago. It was only maybe 3 years ago, I think. When he was
so possibly that's what he was doing. He was printing out his blue lines and inking on top. Double splash. Is it a double splash or is it two back-to-back splash pages? I don't know if they're connected.
I think it's a double splash. I think it's somebody getting blocked back from the.
She's flying.
Yeah.
See in here, he didn't have his panels complete yet.
Yeah.
Oh, the little.
It looks like it's pretty much the end though. I think that was like the big climax with the explosion.
Midnight special. He was like, fuck it. I feel like drawing a splash page.
Yeah.
Them escaping. What's
That's
this
pretty
one?
rad.
30 years ago, time, place. So back in the day when there was Heroes, Body Bags 2, issue 1. He's got a bunch of pencils here. Yeah, this is straight up pencils here. I don't know, is there any dates written anywhere here? 96, it's written on the Dark Horse
Okay,
thing.
so that's probably the one shot that he did.
Yeah,
So
because this is all pencils. There's no blue line here. So I think he used to work in pencil. So it's nice to see like the difference, right? Where the way he used to work, and then
yeah,
he adapted like the printing out the blue line later on. See, you can see the grid here. He lays out his grid for the environment,
yeah.
and he places everything in it. You see the lines here. You see the grid here too. So yeah, so definitely good draftsman. Makes his grids, follows the lines. Good stuff. Yeah. Pretty accomplished. Like, look at these. He's just spot on. Like, great. Like, just the ransack. Probably likes doing this. He doesn't have to follow the perspective as precisely. Things are all smashed up. Yeah. See here, there's a note down here in the margin. It says change P to shocked expression. I didn't mean to kill her. My gun went off. Instead of a smile. So he
Yeah.
wants more of a shocked expression. So he made a note. That's doesn't fit the story that well. Okay, this is in reference to this here. So she's like, oh, then you realize she's got a bullet in the forehead. Yeah. Oh, him just slicing the guy up. Yeah, that'd have been pretty cool. Yeah, so give kids guns, shit happens. Another shot of the car. Great stuff.
Yeah.
Some punks. Some, I don't know what the hell that is. Some mercenary guy. It looks like he might have the. Oh, he's a bounty hunter. So this is the headquarters. So that's another bounty hunter. He's got like the guns. So it's probably a bunch of bounty hunters hanging out outside having cigarettes. Oh, here you have a strip club. Stripper with a tramp stamp.
96, baby.
Yeah, here we go. On the pole, upside down. And he's got Panda in the strip club with him. She seems to be enjoying the show. Oh, she didn't like getting slapped. She's got the tears coming down. Also, staff. So he was working as a bouncer. Copy. I don't know what that says. Copy background. Copy background. So must be this pattern. So he's like, fuck it. I don't feel like redropping. And he just copies, probably scanned it and recopied the background. Right, some cool stuff. So this must be the story of before he became a merc. I don't know, because Panda's there.
Yeah.
So he probably needs his second job, maybe.
Well, he's probably pretending to be a waiter to catch a guy.
Oh, it could be, yeah. Oh, here's no. From before.
Okay.
One's head off. So there she is.
So she was in like a. So this is a comic that he never put out.
Yeah, 96.
Wow. So that's pretty early on too. That's crazy. Guess there was no interest, like, because it's weird. Like, I remember this comic being really popular and like everybody loving it, but like they never really did much with it, and I don't think that was Jason's doing. Maybe it was too shocking at the time because like I mean nowadays it'll terrify the children, but like even in the 90s when I was a kid, like it was pretty yeah, it's one of the most edgy comics I have that's not like a total gore fest or something like that. You know what I mean? It's not trying to be.
See, look at how heavy his lines are here compared to the other. Like, look, it's almost more cartoony with the heavier lines like that.
Yeah. Yeah, he kind of got like that in the middle stuff. If you get check out the stuff in the second trade paperback, yeah, it's a lot more kind of exaggerated and cartoony looking for a little bit there. After the Father's Day book, which was kind of, I guess he just exaggerated it more because they were kind of always kind of cartoony looking, but yeah, he just kind of leaned really hard into it. But yeah, I don't know this story. Like, so this is another completely unreleased thing that's only
It's
available.
called Body Bags 2,
Okay.
issue 2. It's got a Dark Horse 96 printed on the bottom of the illustration board. And that's pretty much the end of it. Page 9, so you don't have anything after page 9. Body Bags. It has Body Bags with, I don't know if it's issue.
Oh, that was I think that was for the Zero issue or something like that. I remember seeing that around. That's
Yeah.
and in color too. Yeah, that's one of the earlier things that they put out for the
Trading card art unpublished, maybe it says here. So you have your references, trading card art. So here are the covers.
Yep. In black and white, killer.
The black and whites, yeah. For Father's Day. Promo pinup. Love that. That's great. With the I love when creators do that. They frame it with the characters. Those are those like robotic whatever they are. So this is the cover for the annual from the other one. So I suppose that's them full of blood.
Yeah.
So these must have been the ones for the cards that they never released here. Pin the cards. There's a set of cards that was supposed to come out.
Okay.
From what I read from the other thing. So that's kind of cool.
That's tight, yeah.
Panda, you can see her foot in the gun. So she's upside down with it reflected. That's her gun reflecting here. Pretty sick. Sick stuff. Another one.
Oh yeah, that's the cover for the second trade where she's just sitting on top of on the hood of the car, you know, like, yeah, motherfucker.
Gangster, yeah. You see that hand? They ran over someone.
Yeah.
Here's a line drawn with all their body count in the truck, in the trunk, in her bathing suit. This was unfinished, double splash. Probably from that other story with the helicopter.
Yeah.
This one must have been more recent. It looks like a printed out blue line that he started inking.
Yeah.
So that's probably more recent one. This was a fun one. This has actually got finished, that piece here.
That's a pretty popular picture of them, like with them. Yeah. Yeah, I used that for the thumbnail for the first video when we talked about it, the color version. I think that was a wraparound cover for a reprint of one of the issues.
Yeah, and they also use that for the soundtrack.
Okay, that might be what it was. Yeah, it's the track cover.
No, here, this is probably what people got a little over, like her boobs hanging out the bottom.
Yeah.
Then just her in a G-string. People probably got a little touchy about that. That's cool from when she was this really young kid. Body bags. I think this is probably what they were talking. He mentioned the trading cards, maybe.
Yeah, this definitely. Yeah.
The body bags in the bottom. So chainsaw, chopping up a body. Yeah, he is great at cars, eh?
Yeah,
like I said, he's a great draftsman. You can see it in his environments when we're flipping through. I love just how much I love pencil drawings. They just have so much more energy and life to them.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Villain card. See, there she is again, the no character.
Yeah.
I think that's supposed to be the mom. Was the mom Asian?
I'm not sure. They never really said. Like the mom just was
Dies.
worried
Yeah.
about Panda when she showed. Yeah, that's right. She died. Showed up.
They have a little thing they write in the back here with a little portrait of him. Bill Sikovich portrait of
Oh, Jason.
Jason Pearson.
He was only like 40 something, right? He was barely in his 40s, I think.
Maybe 50. He might have been 50.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly when I went and checked, I think he might have been 50 or 51.
That makes sense because yeah, like Body Bags came out like when I was in junior high and high school, so yeah, he'd had to have been around like 20 at least when he was working on it. Probably older than that at the time.
It's cool. Some spot gloss for her happy face pen.
Yeah, for her barrette.
Yeah. So and spot gloss for the title here too.
That indeed is a beautiful treasure you have there, though, bro.
I almost didn't get it. I was like, oh, I wanted it, and then I was like, but it was a nice collection.
I wanted it hella bad, but like it would have eaten up like 2 months of my like book buying. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I think now Kickstarter you can do payment plans now.
Yeah, you can lay away Kickstarters down.
Yeah, you can lay away Kickstarters now, like in 4 payments, 5 payments, whatever it is. I can't remember exactly.
I don't think they had that when like this was going on though. I think that's
a newer thing. They do it with PayPal too.
Yeah.
So when you buy stuff off, let's say if you buy original art or commission, you can do like multiple payments through PayPal and stuff now too. So
yeah. I was hella wanted to get it, but I got my old trades and I don't know. Like we'll have Doug back on and we'll beg him to print Father's Day in black and white. See if he'll do it.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah. Pissed me off that I couldn't find my trade of Father's Day. You watch. Now, as soon as we sign off, I'll like turn my head and it'll be sitting right there and I'll be like, fuck.
What would be dope is if like maybe they made like a compendium type thing with like all the stuff that's in there and the sketchbook with the 2 original trades too. Like all basically get like everything body bags in one book. That'd be kind of cool. Just normal size though, not like oversized at all.
They have a lock and loaded. Whoops. What's that? No, this is what I wanted to show. They have a lock and loaded one that you can get. I wonder, is that on the 12 gauge site? Must be on the 12 gauge site.
Oh, it's a sketchbook. Okay.
Sketchbook. Well, that's kind of what this is. This was like the sketchbook version to yeah, so go over to the 12 gauge. They had stuff, but it wasn't available. Like they had some body bag stuff, but it was like sold out. So yeah.
And yeah, if you're just interested in reading the book, if you never checked it out yet, like I said, you're in luck. You can get it offline pretty easily right now, which is cool because like it's been out of print forever. So yeah, I guess because it had a moment like last year, like you said, they did the hack slash body bags crossover, and then they did the Kickstarter for the Father's Day artist edition. So yeah, I guess they figured like might as well put out the first trade too.
Yeah, so yeah.
Especially if you're like an edgelord like me, like if you like kind of miss like comics that tried to hurt your feelings, like definitely check out Body Bags, man. It's a good time.
Yeah, it's a fun book, well drawn.
I'm a
lot of action, very action packed.
There's a lot of scenes of cats getting ran over in it, and I didn't get butthurt about it. I mean, yeah. That happens like a couple of times, right? In Father's Day, like they run over cats.
Fuck. Yeah, a lot of shit happens in Father's Day. They say a lot of derogatory terms that are frowned upon today.
Yeah, but I mean, like that's watching a Tarantino or Scorsese film. You know what I mean?
They use what? Spick, fag.
Hey, dog, man. Like,
but that's in the book. That's what they wrote in the book.
I know they wrote that in the book, but like, Twitch is gonna ban us again, fool. Like, those
Whatever.
are hate words. You can't say them, dog.
Well, Twitch can ban us.
I mean, like, people know what the
Twitch
bad.
only wants cocks. They don't want boobies.
Yeah, but like, I mean, like, people know what the bad word are. You don't got to say it for them, man. Like, just saying.
They're just words. If they're not used in the intended fashion, then I mean, I have no problem with anyone. But it's the Italian character, right? That does that.
Italian.
Yeah, isn't it? Isn't he a gangster? Italian gangster that says it?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I mean, like,
yeah, because on the flight, right? That was that Italian gangster. It's his wife when she has a run-in with her on the flight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then he's in his office being all. Then his son's just as bad as he is, learning from his father all the bad shit.
I like the twist with the wife too. I thought that was a really fun thing in the book. That like,
Yeah.
I kind of thought that she was on Panda side and stuff. Like, yeah, it's got some great twists to it, man. But like, yeah, like, prepare for like bad language, I guess. And
but I mean, it's like Italians were known for it back in the day, right?
I guess. I mean, stereotypically, I don't really know too many of them, so I can't say for sure. But like, if you watch Scorsese and like,
yeah, that's
like,
what I meant. Like from Scorsese films, like
and like
old
Godfather
Italian.
and stuff like that. Yeah, they're
70s Italian. I mean,
yeah.
In the 80s they started kind of like doing it less, but because where I worked at the Dairy Queen, he was friends with this Italian, the owner, back when he was younger, and they had to go to this bar, and he used to drop the N-word all the time. It was like fucking yeah. Yeah. So it's like, oh, and that was what, late 90s?
Damn.
So he wouldn't use it, but when he was talking about the old days and when he was telling the stories, it would slip out every now and then. Yeah. Yeah, they had to go collect. He used to be a drug addict, that guy. So he used to have to do jobs for these Italian dudes. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah,
like,
I remember. He said he was high. He was high on smack and he nodded off while he was riding his motorbike. And he woke up all full of blood with the fucking ambulances and shit around him.
Damn.
Yeah, he was in pretty deep.
Yeah, he could have been a character in Body Bags, this guy.
Yeah. That was my old boss from Dairy Queen. Yeah. He was clean though by the time I got there. His dad gave him one of the stores to run, cleaned up his act. Yeah.
So you worked at a mafia ran Dairy Queen?
Oh, he wasn't Italian. His buddy was, one of his friends was Italian that he hung out with.
Oh, okay.
So they had to go like, yeah. So he was telling me stories about the old days back in the 70s when, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Probably early 80s, late 70s, early 80s. Yeah, probably 80s too. Yeah, maybe in the 80s a little bit.
Yeah. So I hope that, like, I mean, I don't want it to be like Wild West, and I don't want people to be offensive just for offensive sake. But like, I think comics should be able to, do what like Body Bags did and not get in trouble. Really, I kind of wish we could get back to that. But
yeah, because that was a late 90s book.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know if like Ennis's early stuff. Like, I don't think that like he would have been able to do Preacher, with the climate nowadays, because there's a lot of bad, terrible language in that as well, and circumstances. And like, I just because it's in the book, people think that the book's somehow advocating for it, and that's not the case at all. I mean, I don't understand the logic behind some of the editorial decisions that people have towards these things. It's like, yeah, but it's an evil thing that the bad guy did. Like, fucking context matters, people. Like I don't know. It's an
It
incredible.
does matter, but people don't read.
Yeah.
They're just outraged for outrage's sake, right? Like I'm gonna stomp my feet and
Yeah, because this subject made an appearance in the story, so it makes the story bad, and it means that it advocates for it, and it's like that's not the case at all. Like this book's against that, but like they wanted to make that apparent by like showing how grotesque they find that act is. It's a frustrating time
and
now.
it
I don't know what people want anymore.
and the character is made to be despicable.
Right.
Right? So it's not like it's a cool character using this language. It's someone who's deplorable and despicable at using that language. So it goes to show you that like bad people, like people you don't like use this language, or so yeah.
But yeah, that's me on my little soapbox for a minute there. I put the edge back into comics a little bit, just a little bit, every now and then.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll be getting a Power Pulp book in the future to see where it got.
According to Matt King, that I don't know if that's our story to tell. So like, was it?
I'm not telling it. I'm just saying I can't wait to see that book.
For real.
It got Nick somewhere else for its content, and yeah, because there's some people that were sensitive about it, so it'll make an appearance. We'll be able to get to see it soon enough.
Right. Yeah. So this is our last April episode. I'm pretty sure that's obvious because this is like the last day of April. But we are going to be doing one episode a week from now on. We have our buddy Saboteur, who is in the chat. He is going to be on the 11th. He is our first confirmed
11th.
episode.
I have 15th written down here.
15th. That's right. 11th is the guy I set up for July yesterday. My bad. I just got my numbers mixed up.
That's Sam?
Yeah, that's Sam Grinberg. Yeah.
Okay. Jesse Lonergan on the 28th.
So yeah, we got a bunch of power pulps that we're lining to set up. Matt King, like, he performed magic. I think he got like 6 people that want to come on.
We'll have to figure out where we can fit them in, though.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
A lot of them want to come on. A lot of them want to come on in later months. If you read the messages, a lot of them do want to come on around August and June and stuff. So.
Yeah, well, I haven't gotten around to reading all the messages, but like I said, this weekend it'll be a quiet weekend, so I'll be able to comb through all those, and we'll be able to kind of put a game plan, see where we can fit everybody in.
So yeah, we're going to be doing the one episode a month until the Comic-Con that Joe's going to, and then after that, I think we could probably pick it back up to maybe 2. If
maybe we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I have takes up a lot of time. I can't draw if I'm doing too many pods during the week. We'll see. One a week's good. We'll see. Then after. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's the plan for now. I'm going to be talking to somebody tonight to maybe set up an episode for next week, but like we'll have something next week. We just don't know what exactly it is.
Yeah, the 7th, 8th, or 9th.
Yeah, we'll have something for you. Maybe the Electra Lives Again flip through. That could be fun.
Oh yeah. If
it comes to worst, that's probably what we'll do next week if we don't have anybody lined up.
Yeah.
Big Tuesday.
Well, we'll do it one of the weeks there, either that week or the week of the 21st, 22nd, 23rd. But I'll go through those emails and we'll see what we can map out for the month.
So yeah, and we got 3 giveaways going. So like honestly, man, go check out the Matt Shee episode, the Tom episode, and the Star Wolf episode. Put Power Pulp in the chat, man. Get yourself some free rad shit, dude. Like, we're talking about some great comics that like you're gonna get for free, brah. So
yeah. So congrats to Hero Hotel, who won the Rick Lopez Cosmic Cat giveaway. So we'll be getting
get your information.
Details. Yeah.
Yeah, because Rick's gonna have to send that to you because like that thing just can't stay on shelves.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll reach out to Rick. We'll get that sorted and get Cosmic Cat to you before long.
So yeah, we'll see you guys sometime next week.
Yeah. Think it's that time, Johnny. You got it
Yeah.
set up?
Yeah.
It's outro time, man.